Good morning, sir. My name is Pooja Bhandari and I am from TYB B8A. My roll number is E18102 and this is geography subject, and the name of my topic is Ocean Relief of Atlantic Ocean. So this is the topic Oceanic Atlantic Ocean, that is ocean bottom topography. Atlantic Ocean, body of salt water covering approximately 1/5 of the Earth's surface and separating continents of Europe and Africa to the east and from those of North and South America to the west. It is the second in size to the Pacific Ocean. After the Pacific Ocean, Atlantic Ocean is the largest ocean. The ocean name derived from the Greek mythology means Sea of Atlas. Latin from Greek Atlanticus, from Atlas, Atlant. The term originally referred to the Atlas mountain in the North America. This is the mountain of Atlas. Hence, the sea near the West Africa coast later extended to the whole ocean. In the histories of Herodotus around 450 BCE, Atlantis Thalassus, that is Sea of Atlantis or Atlantis Sea, where the name referred to the sea beyond the pillar of the Hercules, which is said to be part of the sea that surrounds all land. The term Ethiopian Ocean derived from the ancient Ethiopia was applied to the southern Atlantis as late as mid-19th century. During the Age of Discovery, the Atlantic was also known as to English cartographers as the Great Western Ocean. The pond is term often used by British and American speakers in context to the Northern Atlantic Ocean as a form of meiosis and sarcastic understatement. So this is the shape and size. This is the S shape. This is Atlantic Ocean. We can see this. It is in S shape. So shape and size. It occupies area of 82 million square kilometer, which collaborate size is the total area of world and or 1/2 of the extent of the Pacific Ocean. The shape of the ocean is rather unusual in the form of the letter S. We can see this. This is the ocean, Atlantic Ocean, and it is in S shape, indicating that the continent on either side were once a part of the single land mass known as now separated. Before this, all the land is joined, and because of this ocean, these lands got separated. It has average depth with its sea of 10,925 feet, that is 3,300 meters, and maximum depth of 27,493 feet, that is 880 meters. In the Puerto Rico Trench, north island of the Puerto Rico, the ocean breadth from east to west varies considerably. Between Newfoundland and inland, it is about 2,060 miles, that is 3,320 kilometers. Further south, it widens to more than 3,000 miles before narrowing again, so that the distance from Cape São Roque, Brazil to Cape Palomas, Liberia is the only 1,770 miles. Southward it again began broader and is bordered by simple coast almost without island between Cape Horn and the Cape of Good Hope. This is where we have learned in the history. The ocean approach Antarctica on a broad front nearly 4,000 miles wide. So we can see these are the continents around it. There is Africa, Europe, Asia. We cannot see Asia. We can see Africa, Europe, North America, South America. Now, the origin and development of the Atlantic Ocean are now accounted for the theories of continental drift and plate tectonic, according to which a vast protocontinent Pangaea began to break up about 1,175 million ago. In the edge of the continental shelf are matched, the fit is nearly perfect. Other geologic and paleontologic similarities found on both sides of the Atlantic substantiate the theory of plate tectonic and thus help explain the evolution of the Atlantic. Perhaps the most conclusive evidence bearing out his theory of origin is to be found in the existence of the mid-Atlantic ridge. The ridge is the effect a long rift zone of mountains, volcanoes and faulted plateaus. This is the continental slope. We can see this is the water, that is oceanic water, and it is underground relief. So you can see there is different. This is slope. This is called shelf. Submarine canyon. This is a submarine canyon called. Then Rift Valley. This line we can see is called Rift Valley. Then Shawol plains. These are the plains are there inside that. Then sea mountains are there. Inside the sea there is a mountains. And mid-oceanic ridge is there. Guyot, Vent. Then slope, shelf, continental crust, sediments, then subduction zone. This is the subduction zone. Oceanic crest, zone of diversion, means this land is getting separated. Oceanic crust. These are we can see this on the land also. But it is fact that inside the ocean also such features are there. The passive margin slope of the South Atlantic Ocean are the widest on coverage 73 kilometers, although the slope attains its greatest width of 363 kilometers in the North Atlantic, where the slope protrudes south of Newfoundland. Mid-Atlantic Ridge. The Mid-Atlantic Ridge is a middle ocean, a divergent or a constructive plate boundary located along the floor of the Atlantic Ocean and a part of the longest mountain range in the world. The ridge is about 14,000 km long and about 4,000 meters high. In the North Atlantic, it separates the North American from Eurasia plate and the African plate north and south of the Azores Triple Junction respectively. The ridge under the North Atlantic Ocean was first referred by Matthew Fontaine Maury in 1853, based on surrounding by the USS Dolphins. The existence of the ridge and its extension into the South Atlantic was confirmed during expedition of HMS Challengers. Near the equator, the Mid-Atlantic Ridge is a widened Atlantic Ridge and the South Atlantic Ridge by the Romanche Trench, a narrow submarine trench with a maximum depth of 7,758 meters on the deepest location of the Atlantic Ocean. The north part of the ridge is also known as Dolphin Rise, and the south part of the ridge is known as the Challenger's Rise. In the North Atlantic, the Mid-Atlantic Ridge is relatively wider and forms the broad Telegraph Plateau. This submarine plateau extends from Ireland to Labrador. In Iceland, the mid-Atlantic ridge passes across the Thingvellir National Park, that is a popular destination for tourists. This is the basin. Now let us see about the basin. We can see this, there is a red mark. Labrador Basin. It is situated between the continental shelf of the Greenland in the north and Newfoundland rise in the south. It is comparatively shallow basin of 4,000 meter depth. Next is Northeast Basin, Atlantic Basin. It is elongated basin stretching from northeast to northwest, southwest direction. Along the Iberian Peninsula, it is known as the Iberian Basin. The basin is deeper in its southern portion, where its depth exceeds 5,000. Northwestern Atlantic Basin. It is perhaps the biggest basin in the North Atlantic. The depth of the whole basin is more than 5,000 meters, with few dips in the central part. Cape Verde Basin. Extending longitudinally, Cape Verde Basin is situated between central regions of South and Africa. The basin is between 5,000 to 7,000 meters deep. Then Guia Basin. Along the Guia coast, Africa stretches from northwest to the southwest. Basin lies between Sierra Leone and Guia Ridge. It is a form of separate basin along the coast between 5,000 to 7,000 meter depth. The North Basin is known as Sierra Leone Basin, with southern is Guiana Basin. Brazilian Basin. It is a South Atlantic. The Brazilian Basin extends south of Paraíba. The depth here is more than 6,000 meters. Now let us see about the Oceanic Atlantic Ocean floor is characterized by general absence of linear dips. It is due to the absence of rather recent fault lines along the Atlantic coast. However, there are few important dips found on the ocean floor. These oceanic dips are usually called deep sea trench or troughs. Just to the north of Puerto Rico, there is a very deep trough called Puerto Rico Deep. This is the deepest of all the troughs or dips found in the floor of the Atlantic Ocean. It is 4,812 fathoms deep. Thank you.